Hey, what's up? Good morning. So, what I'm doing is checking my levels. I'm doing my journal, and I already have the week. It's at a bullish resistance, okay, and it looks like it's at a level where it was support before for a while, but it didn't have a lot of resistance. So, it could bounce up that and just bounce in this area, you know. But it's so close to making look. Just one quick move. We got have a new high, bro. We got have a new high. Oh man, kind of exciting because we've been here a long time ago. You know what I mean? So it feels like a long time ago. But how the market is moving, It is pretty. I'm pretty optimistic on it. Looks like they do want a high. Looks like they do want a high, and um, it would be pretty nice because that's how I started trading at highs, not high. Okay, so we got that. Let's see the 15-minute. So look how close that level is. It's like 200 points. We might not get there. I call June by June. If we're there by June, that'd be fire, bro. But anyways, so we're here now. I'm gonna start. Let me mark off the hour, the 30 minute, real quick. I like this level because I scalp, so I trade fast and sweet, like my breezies. Yeah. So I like to mark off these levels that are recent, current, short term, right? During the half hour, right? So I get kind of a bias to what's going on. But here, look, clear bulls were rallying, and it's hit a resistance point. We're trading around yesterday's high, which you can see in the volume profile. See, look, we're here. Yesterday's high was around here. So pretty close to 88 or so, right? So we can look for it to hit. We can look for it to hit aftermarket high. Aftermarket high to how do I do this? Okay, aftermarket high to uh aftermarket high to aftermarket to pre-market or to yesterday's market high. So this is aftermarket. This is yesterday's market. So it looks like we're using this as resistance. So you might want to transact in here, and we'll look for a jerk movement. That's what I call it, where it just like it shutters, breaks up, breaks down. It depends on what it's gonna do. That's kind of gonna be the trend for the day. It also can do uh boom a high and then kind of fake, go up maybe like 20 points and then just go down like 60 points, you know. So let's keep an eye on what the market wants to really do. Here it opened up pretty nice yesterday. It was just ranging, and then it just shot up. Here the market is it's a little more balanced to the bottom, but we'll see once market opens and what it wants to do. But for me, it looks like it's bullish. It's kind of just trading right here. So if it holds, we can see it potentially go down at least to maybe some low volume node or maybe this high volume node for support. So maybe maybe you could test this area, treat it as support, transact here a little bit, and then just shoot back up. Transact here a little bit, shoot back up. because this kind of looks balanced compared to an imbalanced day. Look at how it looks like a P, right? Can I draw on this? P, no. Look how it looks like a P, like line down here and a big here. You can see either a P or a B, like this. Look at this is kind of more of a B shape. It has this high volume node here, but just for example purposes, this is pretty close to it. See how it looks like a B, or like this, a B, not like the capital B, a lowercase b, like this, right? Like a capital P, a lowercase b. This is kind of, this is more of an imbalanced day. This is more of like an imbalance. Look at, I mean, a balance, because compared to that, to this, you see? Oh, excuse me. So, going back to the morning levels, I like this level here. I'll do here. So, because from here, we tested here. Okay, from here, we tested here and it shot up. You always want to see where there's big reactions. Okay, like here, there was a big reaction to the downside, right? It started right here. Okay, it was going up, boom, hit a wall, then going down. Transacted, was having trouble, and then boom, hit another top, and then it went down. So these are key levels that you want to look at. See what the market is telling you. And I put my levels here. All these lines get touched. So wherever you think it's gonna go, that's what you have to learn to do. I just go off of the bottoms of the candles, the wicks, okay? Because I feel like they get touched as well. Like look here, it almost got touched to here. So it could go down, could go up. You gotta see how it acts around here. If it still uses this as support, if it starts trading below this, and this is a good time where like you can see, oh, okay, it hasn't moved, or it's moving from here, or whatever, right? So this is a low. I like to mark the recent lows, right? The recent lows. I do want to mark here, but that might be too close for now. We'll see how it acts here. If it like still transacts, and if it holds, we can look for shorts. If it goes up to here, breaks up to here, we can look for longs. If it still wants to continue this big bullish trend, we can continue to look for longs, or for a little relief, maybe target yesterday's low. That might be something. You could target yesterday's low. We are at a level where it was. Yeah, see, we are at. Well, actually, we're at a level where there was movement here. You see, boom, 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 boom. It wasn't just like, well, all of this kind of, but these are like high volume nodes, you could say, right? Like here, not here, here. So you have to be careful, right? This looks like support, resistance, support, resistance, and then it just goes down. So this is an area where, look, it's from here, look where it went, right? It went down in the past. So you have to take that into consideration when you look for when you mark your levels, what happened in the past, what's happening now, and then just act from there. So you don't have to mark them too far away, but I would like to, hold on, let's go back to where we were at. I would like to find one level around here. Okay, so look at this area. This could be a good high area. So I see like a volume area here where it's like a kind of a support, like support area where tap resistance, support, 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 broke through, KMAP broke through, support, support, transacting in here, broke through. So this is a solid area we can look for where it might have trouble breaking through, like here, or it might just shoot up, it transact above it, who knows. So we can mark another area like around uh, here, kind of like that, because look at how it tapped here, a little bit, tap, try to break. So that's a nice little story, you know. Okay, let's reset this. Let's go back to the. Oh shit, my bad. Eyes just. So that's something we could take into consideration. And you see, it's not that far away, but it tells a story. You know, look, see how it's not that far away, but it's like, oh, okay. Uh, and say during market it breaks up and it transacts over here, then same thing. Just go back and look for something. You know? So this is pre-market. This was yesterday's market. No, this was yesterday's low. So it could transact to here, right? Just this general area. Say I'm looking for a short, I'd rather target around here than target this level. This is just a guide. You know, it's not like set in stone. Oh, I'm gonna enter at 590,250. Nah. So just take that into consideration and you keep going down. Okay, 15, 15. And I like to do this. This is just my cleanliness. We tighten up the levels. We'll put it here. Uh, that level's good. That level's good. Get closer, closer and closer. You know, tighten it up. Those I don't matter too much because they're super far back. I'm not gonna go back on the 5 minute. This is a general area, so I won't be just like in the blind. See, look, those two. So, all right, that's pretty much it. That's my levels. Hope that helps. All right, peace.